What's up, everybody? It's A Paul. We are here with the episode 4 on these podcasts, this weekly podcast we got coming for you guys. And as always, we got Champions League. We're going to talk about Champions League, a little bit of Premier League. And yeah, basically that's it. I'm here today with Big B. Lil D couldn't make it today. It's just me and Big B. I'm your host, A Paul. This is A Paul TV. And let's jump right into it.
Running through the quad like a drive-through. It don't matter if it's hard, I'm right beside you.
First, we're gonna review what happened this past week in Champions League, where on Tuesday we had, a lot of people are talking about the surprise of the Champions League match. Juventus eliminated in extra time against Porto.
10-man Porto.
A 10-man since minute 46.
55.
55?
Yeah, about 55.
So,
54.
yeah. I have it right here, actually. Since minute... Damn. 54. 54. 10 men down. We said it on the before the first leg started, before the first match started. We were going with Porto. We definitely said it was going to be a close match. We definitely said it was going to be a close match because Porto offensively wasn't really that great, but defensively they were pretty solid. We saw against City and their previous matches for group stage. How did you see this match, Big B? What are your thoughts on Juventus being eliminated by Porto?
I mean, I saw it coming. And they started off with the first goal, the penalty. In my opinion, was a penalty. And then after that, the first half ended 1-0, and I was pretty confident that Porto's going to take it. And then the second half starts, Juve gets an early goal, and then they get the red card, Porto gets the red card, and that's what I doubted a little bit there, because 10 man, man down against Juventus, and supposedly Juventus has the best player in the world, and I expected Juventus to make 3 or 4 more goals. I expected the match to end 5-1 after the red card, but Juventus is really weak, really poor team. They showed no effort, they really didn't do anything. They just threw the ball into the 18-yard box, and they just hoping that somebody would just push it in, but they had no creativity.
Yeah, definitely. We were talking about it while the match was going on. It seems like Pirlo, I'm guessing it's Pirlo. If not, I don't know. It's kind of stupid because it seemed like their whole strategy was just cuadrado to the side, cuadrado, center, every single ball, and hope for a Ronaldo header. I'm guessing Morata maybe to push it in, and that's all they tried the whole freaking match.
Yep.
And sometimes asking for penalties. I'm pretty sure they asked for 3 penalties. They asked for a handball. They asked for the one-on-one penalty against Ronaldo in the extra time, and maybe one more.
And both their goals.
And one on Dijon too. What's his name?
The league.
The league. I always fucking get those guys confused. Yeah.
And both their goals were came from long crosses. The first one was Ronaldo does a bad control, supposedly an assist, does a bad control, and then Chiesa defines the goal. And the second goal was a header
Chiesa
with a Cuadrado center.
Yep.
And their third goal was a center from a corner kick.
Yep.
So it was all center.
Yeah.
It was all center. They made 2 header goals.
Yep, 2 header goals and 1 inside the box shot. Yeah.
That was the first one.
Yeah.
So yeah, they didn't do anything, and their midfield lacked I don't know, they didn't give any balls. It was always through the sides, like you said. It was all to the sides. Artur Melo didn't do much. He would just open up the damn ball so that the side, the wings would do the work.
I feel like Artur definitely needs to take more involvement in the team because like you said, he just grabs the ball and opens up the field. He doesn't really try putting any balls
he's a look for
through the middle because that's where he should be placing the balls. But I don't know. I mean, like I said, it could be Pirlo. If that's the case, if Pirlo did tell him to do that the whole freaking fucking 120 minutes, I find it
I
completely stupid.
doubt it, because I remember one time
Of
Pirlo
course not.
did question Arthur Melo. He did say like that he lacks like more like creativity, more like
Basically, like him.
yeah, like
His kind of.
to his
Yeah.
vision, like to want something more, do something out of the blue, not just keep play it safe. He always plays it safe. It's always a pass back or pass to the side. It's never like a nice long through ball or anything.
Yeah.
And another thing that Juventus was lacking was Dybala, in my opinion. Like, he's in control of the midfield, and
Yeah, definitely.
he wasn't there.
He's that kind of player where he just tries. If nothing's working out with anyone else, he'll try it himself. He'll create those spaces and he'll take those shots. Time and time again, he'll try
Yeah, he'll
to
take
place
shots.
those balls. Yeah. So definitely, that's what they definitely needed because like
Yeah, because they didn't have anybody to shoot the ball like from
Because-
the midfield.
yes, they kept centering it. And
Nobody shot the ball.
It wasn't working out. I mean, like you gotta change that strategy. If it's not working, change it. And you had 90 minutes, and then after 90 minutes, you had 30 more minutes, and nothing was working. And then
That's at the end of like 5-6 minutes each half,
and
more than.
the worst part was that Ronaldo didn't score in 90 plus 120 and 200 plus.
Yeah, like 200,
Minutes.
220 minutes.
Yeah, he didn't. He not only that he didn't score, he wasn't really influential and he wasn't important in any of the results. Like he didn't
Nah,
really, so
if anything, I think he was the downfall in the second match.
definitely I can see that because yeah he had no close chances. He didn't. One of his first shots was in freaking second half of extra time where the third goal came.
Yeah, when they got the corner.
Yep. That's basically he did the whole freaking match. So, I mean, it wasn't surprising for us because we've been watching Juventus. We've been
Yep.
analyzing their matches week after week in the Serie A. So
Yeah.
for us, we saw this clearly because Porto, we saw the matches they played against City as well. So we kind of knew how they could stand defensively because,
They have a good goalie too.
yeah, and not only that, Porto knew that City was a really offensive team, so they played it defensive and they played it smart, which was hard for City to score a goal. So we knew, we were pretty sure that's how they were going to go in, at least in Italy. At least in Italy.
Yeah, they did that.
And they did that. And Oliveira just showed up with that crazy free kick. That was sick. That was why. That was a match I really enjoyed watching. Not just because Juventus got eliminated, but it was a really good match. It was a close match. It had everything it needed to be a good match. It had a player sent off on Porto. They had the extra time. They had those last agonizing minutes when Porto looked like they had it in the bag already. Juventus reacted quick with that header by Rabiot.
Yeah, I was doubting. I'm like, damn. I said it, if they score too fast, they might make the 4-2, and they scored fast, and I was like,
They scored really quick.
I was like really nervous. Like I did not want Juventus to make it.
Yeah, but
They didn't deserve to make it.
no, they didn't.
They did not. Deserve.
Because
If you
Porto,
can't beat
yeah.
a 10-man Porto,
Yeah.
if you can't beat a 10-man team, period, it's pretty sad.
That is, and it's not like you had to score like 4 or 5 goals like Barcelona. We'll get to that in a second. But yeah, the difference was minimal. It was 1. It was just 2-1.
Yep, they made it by away goals.
Yep, they made it by 1 goals. Like I said, they didn't have to do much. With the 1-0, Juventus was in the next round. So yeah, I don't know. That was the first match on Tuesday for Champions League, and then we had Borussia Dortmund and Sevilla, where Sevilla reacted too at the late, but they reacted. It was a pretty good match. We obviously didn't watch the full 90 minutes of this match because we were watching Juventus' match, but it seemed like a pretty good match. We were flipping to the channels off and on. And then towards like at least the second half, we didn't watch too much because the Juventus match got more interesting after that red card. So, but Haaland just keeps scoring goals. He scored the 2 goals in this match.
Yeah, he has
And
20 goals. Fastest player to reach 20 goals in the Champions League.
definitely, he's only 20 years old. So, definitely looking like he's gonna have a bright future. Definitely, especially if he goes to a bigger team, which I definitely do think he's gonna go to a better team, at least a more competitive league. So he's got it. I mean, it's not like the goals he scores are not good or anything. I mean, like he knows how to play it too. It's not like he just waits on the line. A lot of the goals he runs them in. He creates some spaces. He bodies players. He's a big guy. So that match ended 2-2, and Borussia Dortmund classified to the next round with the 5-4 aggregate score. And so we have Borussia and we have Porto in the next round. And then on Wednesday, we had Liverpool win 2-0. They already won in Germany, so that match wasn't really interesting.
Yeah, and they didn't play in Anfield, which was an advantage for Liverpool since they were playing poorly in Anfield lately. So it was an advantage for them.
I don't know.
I think it was. They're kind of doubting like playing home, so I mean they still would have made it anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
I got the
match-
2-0
yeah,
result.
2-0 away and then 2-0 home. They wrapped it up pretty easily, I think. Didn't watch that match again because we had PSG versus Barcelona, which, as well, I did not see Barcelona coming back from that 4-0 away, especially with the team they have this year. It's not the same team they had 4 years ago when they did come back with the 6-1. So yeah, and then Messi scored a banger and missed a penalty. But yeah, I mean, I didn't watch the whole 90 minutes of that match, but I mean, if PSG can't beat Barcelona, maybe Barcelona stepped up their game. Maybe PSG isn't as good as they say.
Yeah, I think so. Like I think
Piqué didn't play his match as
he didn't
well.
he didn't play the match, and they got a new president too. Barcelona just got
Yeah.
elected a new president. I think that changed their anemic.
It could be, yeah. That could
I think it
definitely be a
did influence
factor
a
to
lot.
play. But yeah, PSG classified as well with the 5-2 aggregate score. So we have Liverpool, PSG, Borussia Dortmund, and Porto in the next round.
Doesn't look that hard.
No,
Those 14.
these 4 teams that classified.
Liverpool's a big team, but they're not doing that good. So
Yeah, they're not doing great. They're not
so
doing
that
great, and
they made it to the next round by a lucky first leg.
yeah, because the two
two-
goals they scored away were
two
literally
bloopers.
gifts. They just like they messed up. Literally, last
They
man
were-
messed
they were
up.
bloopers.
Definitely. So I don't know, and especially how they're playing in Anfield, and they're not doing great. They're not doing great. So I don't know. It really depends. We got to see the draw for the quarterfinals. See who's playing who. But this Tuesday coming up, we have Manchester City versus Borussia Mönchengladbach,
Yeah, Mönchengladbach.
which City won 2-0 away.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're playing home. It's not really. Everybody would definitely assume this match is almost over. And
Yeah, more than anything, like it's like I think it's gonna be like just 90 minutes of City, like just getting the result
yeah,
because even in the first leg, Borussia didn't show much much play or creativity
Definitely.
or effort or
I think they were just hoping for like a 0-0, maybe get lucky with a 1-0, and then go with that result to defend.
yeah, they definitely wanted to like at least like score an away goal, but it didn't happen. I mean a home goal.
Yeah,
Like you said, a 0-0. If
And-
anything, a tie
exactly.
because they played home first, obviously.
Which it's not bad. I think that was the smartest way to play City, but City's just
Yeah, I remember like that match. I was mad that City didn't even score another goal because they could have just wrapped it up right there. Just won 3 or 4-0.
yeah. And now they're gonna play in Manchester, and they definitely need to win. So
Yeah, they have to score at least 2 goals to
yeah,
try to force the penalties.
exactly. So yeah,
That's their best chance. Like the 2-0 and then go to penalties. That's their best chance, in
and
my opinion.
I don't know. Hopefully he plays Aguero this match.
He played him
This
this
weekend.
weekend, but maybe not. I mean, he might play him since like it's wrapped up.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Hopefully he plays with that same formation that he played against Fulham, where he played with 2 forwards Like, got a good result, 3-0.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll definitely see. But yeah, from the beginning we said City. I think everybody, or at least most people, would say City would classify in this match. So
Yeah, there's not much to talk about with the
yeah,
City match.
we got City and Borussia, and then that same day we have Real Madrid Atalanta, where Real Madrid won 1-0 away, and now they're playing home. So we'll see how that goes. That's an interesting match. I think Atalanta could come back. Definitely could see that. They're a pretty good team. They have good players. Definitely players that can beat the Real Madrid squad.
Yeah, because Real Madrid got lucky too, because they got Atalanta got a red card in the first match, which, in my opinion, wasn't a red card. And then they made a late goal
Yeah, really late goal.
by Mendy.
Mendy.
And now they're gonna play in Spain, right?
Yep.
It's still open.
Yeah, I
Still
definitely
open.
do think it's open.
Atalanta can easily just make one goal and just defend, and they can go to
Yeah,
extra time.
but Atalanta isn't that kind of team though. They like to attack. They
Yeah,
like to attack.
They like to attack, and that's the main reason they lost the first match, because like they didn't make more goals the first match because they had to defend after that red card. That's why they couldn't play. They had to play restrictively, in the back.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, this match could go either way. I really think Atalanta could come back. Then again,
I'm gonna go with
it-
Atalanta coming back.
it's a close match. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a really close match. It could go either way. It's still open. Definitely that's for sure. And that's definitely the match we're gonna be watching. You're probably gonna watch City,
I'm gonna watch City's game.
but Real Madrid Atalanta is definitely a better match to watch, hands down. Definitely.
I can see it. Unless Real Madrid just scores like 2 goals in the beginning, then it's basically over. Cause
They suffered against Elche.
Because if Real Madrid makes 2 goals off the bat, like I don't think see Atalanta making 3 goals.
No, probably not.
So yeah,
We'll see. Definitely a good match.
that's Tuesday.
Wednesday, Bayern Munich versus Lazio. Bayern won 4-1 away.
Yeah,
First
that's
match.
wrapped up as well.
Definitely, yeah.
Don't see Lazio coming back at all.
No, with the 4-0.
I don't even see them making a goal, to be
With
honest.
the 4-0. No, definitely Bayern Munich. We're not even gonna go into much to that match. And we also have Chelsea Atletico Madrid. When Chelsea won away 1-0.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, it was a really poor performance by Atletico. They really had nothing. They basically try to play like to tie in their own stadium. It was like, I don't know, it was kind of embarrassing to watch
Yeah,
on
they're-
behalf of
and
Atletico
I
fans.
feel like they're going downhill lately too, because
Yeah, they just tied yesterday.
they tied yesterday. They tied the week before that, the derby. They're losing points. They're dropping points, and Barcelona's picking those up. And each week that goes by, Barcelona's getting closer and closer to Atletico.
And Atletico's on a downfall, and Chelsea's been.
Yeah, Chelsea definitely
Picking
stepped
up
up their
their
game.
game.
Definitely stepped up their game.
They have yet to lose with their new coach.
Yup. So
Yeah.
so that's gonna be a good match too, because Atletico knows they gotta win.
And that's the problem. Like, since Atletico likes to defend a lot, and they can't go and defend. They have to.
They have to go out for that goal.
They have to go
They
for it.
have to go out for that goal. And
And Chelsea's a really hard team to score on.
yeah,
At least with this manager, they haven't. I think they've been scored on twice. One of them was an own goal. So yeah, it's pretty hard.
Rudiger.
Yeah,
And then
they
you got Mendy as a goalie.
Rudiger with Christensen.
Yeah, they're pretty solid in the back. Definitely should be a good match. There's good matches. There's still good matches. And then that will wrap it up for this round of 16 UEFA Champions League matches. And then we'll be going on to quarterfinals. We'll be awaiting the draw to see which teams face each other off and what will be the quarterfinals. Which that quarterfinals should be pretty interesting. There's pretty good teams. I feel like the teams that made it definitely deserve to make it at this point.
Yeah,
So
Borussia. Yeah, Liverpool. I guess yeah.
yeah, of
Leipzig
course.
didn't
Yeah,
show anything.
They messed up. They messed.
Like,
you
yeah.
can't.
Leipzig
mess up
didn't
like
show
that.
anything either.
Yeah.
Porto, they deserve to make it as well. They played better in both matches.
Yep, definitely did.
Who else?
PSG,
PSG, yeah, they played good the
the first
first
match.
first leg, and that knocked them out.
Yep.
And then right now it looks like City. They
Yeah,
deserve.
we
They
can say City. We can
they still deserve to make it. Like,
Yeah.
even if like it goes bad in the
say
second
we
leg.
can say City and Bayern Munich, and then Chelsea, Atletico Madrid, that match, and Real Madrid Atalanta for me are still open.
Yeah, they're both open, but I think Chelsea deserves it. At least for until now,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Chelsea
yeah.
deserves it because of the first match they played. Because Atletico played really poorly the first match,
But,
but they could turn it around, play
exactly.
an,
Of course they can.
an amazing match, second match.
So that wraps up the UEFA Champions League. We're gonna go on to talk about the Premier League, where City won 3-0 on Saturday versus Fulham.
A hard team.
Definitely a hard team. Definitely
Yeah,
a hard
like-
team. And they stay solid up top.
Agüero came back with a goal after 400 plus days without scoring a goal.
Yeah, definitely glad to see Agüero back. Hopefully, he can maintain that form, or I should say get that form back he had before the pandemic and before all the injuries he suffered.
Yeah,
So-
more than anything, just keep on adding minutes. The form will come back naturally.
I mean,
The rhythm is just like he needs
That's
more rhythm,
different.
like
Yeah,
more
I guess,
more
but-
games.
yeah, exactly. But if you don't play him, he's not gonna get that.
Yeah, but I think like since like City might wrap up the Premier League a little earlier, I think he's gonna start putting on in Premier League, and that's where I most want him to play.
Okay, yeah. So City won. Manchester United.
They won as well. They got a 1-0 goal, own goal by Dawson. So yeah, and West Ham was playing really good. Like they come from like a really good form, and
Yeah.
they couldn't beat United again. Once again, David Moyes can't win in Old Trafford.
And then
Lingard didn't play. That was a low for West Ham. He was one of the best players Manchester United's ever had.
it was important win yesterday for City. Definitely, I could say that.
Yeah,
It was a away match against Fulham.
because City already has 30 matches played. They have more matches played than all other teams.
Yeah, so you just gotta keep on winning these matches and to
Yeah,
clinch that title.
They need five wins, and they're champion.
Yep. And then we also saw Arsenal Tottenham today. The
Arsenal played really good.
London Derby.
Yep, North London Derby.
Lamela scored a banger. The Rabona. Definitely a really nice goal to watch.
Yeah, and he came on.
Yeah,
to that
because of the
match.
song with
Son
the injury.
injury.
So those are the most important matches we have for Premier League. And then I just want to talk really quick about Barcelona and the La Liga. They play tomorrow.
Against the last place team,
Which is
Huesca.
Huesca. Yep, and
Those are always hard matches when you're playing against the struggling teams. But
definitely,
I think Huesca's like kind of like
they're dead already. They're done.
it's like
They're knocked out.
it's like they don't have much to play. Let me check.
Not just that, but Barcelona knows that Atletico dropped points.
Never mind. They're really alive in the league still. They're only 4 points away from.
Are they dead last right now, though?
They're dead last, but they're only 4 points away from salvation.
Okay. So
4
yeah,
points, like that's
Definitely.
still,
Yeah.
with 12 matches to play, 4 points.
Of course. They still have it.
Never mind. Yeah,
But
hard
like,
match.
Like I said, it should be a hard match. But
Yeah, Barcelona's home, so like they should
And-
make them respect their
yeah,
stadium.
and Barcelona needs the points because, like I said,
Yeah, they
Atletico
drop
dropped
point.
points. So
They have to take advantage.
definitely, and who knows? I said maybe Barcelona could come back and even win La Liga if they do that with the campaign they've had this season
And with Copa del Rey, if they manage to win the Copa del Rey and La Liga,
and with that team
and in
and with
supposedly a terrible season.
exactly Messi's form,
Imagine if that's a terrible season. I want to know what's a good season.
the sextete.
That's another thing.
Yep.
That's a
So
whole nother-
that I guess we're gonna wrap it up for this week. We'll definitely come back next week talking about the the Champions League matches.
Champions League, see with the draw, like who got who. See,
Yep, that's
give our predictions on who makes it.
and update you guys on the Premier League matches and La Liga matches.
And FA Cup. We have FA Cup coming up this weekend.
FA Cup, the Serie A, I guess. Yeah, we'll definitely talk about Serie A when the time comes. That's basically it. I think we're gonna wrap it up for this week. That's all we have for you guys this week, and catch you on the next one. This is A Paul. I was here today with Big B. Hopefully next week we could be reunited with Lil D and give you guys some pretty good. I guess we try not to be too biased and always try to like watch these matches for you guys, because it's not just one thing. Just sit here and read scores, and
Oh no, definitely.
we definitely watch most of the matches.
I watch a lot of them. I watch almost every match.
Yeah, we watch a lot. We definitely have a lot of time on our hands, so definitely gonna watch the next matches. We always do whenever we have the time, which is pretty much anytime. So catch you guys on the next one. This is A Paul. Peace.
Right back at you.